Hi everybody, my name is Chef Edith with the Network for Healthy California, LA Trade Tech, and today I have an assistant. Her name is Rabia and she's from the Lawndale district. Today we're going to be preparing a few items here, and I want to start off by showing you what we're going to use. We will be using tortillas, tomatoes, red cabbage, a little bit of green cabbage, limes, lemon, and radish for garnish. Our fish will be tilapia, and I can talk a little bit about how to prepare this fish in a few seconds, but Rabia here will be assisting me in mixing the cabbages together to make the beautiful topping for our taco, and she will also help me slice up a little bit more limes and chop up some tomatoes. We will also be introducing to you a couple of instruments that you must have in your kitchen. They are my favorite and they are really kid friendly. So if you want your children to get involved in healthy cooking, you must buy these. They don't cost too much money, so I will give you a little bit more information about that. So now we can start off by having her chop the tomatoes. So she will take tomatoes and use this really awesome knife. It's about $5 and you can buy this plastic knife at Smart and Final or any restaurant place. And if you don't see it there, you can always ask them. They usually will bring it as long as you ask for it. Okay, so Radia will definitely start chopping. She will take one slice of this and make it into a little smaller pieces. That's going to be another ingredient for our topping. And for now, since she's doing that, I will show you some ingredients that you can use for this recipe, which are low salt or salt-free. And these are some of the salt-free products that are out there. Mrs. Dash, and you can use like chopped garlic or parsley. But also just be aware of other ingredients that have a lot of salt. Always read the label. You can still use these, but just remember that when you use this, it's more salt than the ingredients. So don't use any more salt. So these are salt-free. These are salty. And then we also have, I want to show you other things that you can use for this recipe. You can marinate your fish with vinegars. There's different types of flavors of vinegars, or you can just even simply squeeze an orange onto your fish. And these are two different kinds of oils that are very popular. And one is extra virgin olive oil, and the other one is the olive oil in a spray can. You can find these at your local grocery store, even farmer's market. I would definitely suggest that you buy this here. It's very popular, especially if you have a non-stick pan. They work great. So today I want to tell you a little bit about fish and food safety and handling your fish safely. Fish is very delicate when it comes to keeping it in the refrigerator. I would recommend that you keep it frozen. I like to buy fish in large bulks, especially I would recommend to buy fish at your local grocery store, but make sure that when you get home, you either separate it into Ziploc bags like this, or use it the same day or maybe the next day. If you want to keep it in your refrigerator, it only lasts about 2 days. I would definitely recommend you putting them in a Ziploc bag to maintain freshness, and then put it in your freezer. And then this is another very good thing that you can also purchase is a pre-sliced or pre-chopped cabbage. That'll be a time saver. You can also just buy cabbage like this and chop it up. It lasts a long time. You can make a soup with this. You can use it for many different other reasons. Okay, and anytime you handle fish, though, it's really important to wash your hands. We would like for you not to cross-contaminate any of your other items like your veggies, because this can really get you sick. So the most important thing I have to tell you about fish is to make sure you wash your hands and wash any utensils you use to handle the raw fish. Let's just set aside, and we'll see how Nadia's doing. How are you doing with the tomatoes?
They're all chopped up now.
Perfect.
And, I've mixed the purple cabbage and the green cabbage.
Okay, great. And so for the fish, we need to cut it into smaller pieces. It usually comes in this size. We'll slice that in half. I have this that's pre-sliced already. Put that in a bowl. And one of the ingredients that we're going to use is the lemon juice. And the other cool tool that I would like to show you is this. And I want to show you how easy it is for kids to use this. You put the lemon in here and kind of just squeeze it. Nadia, would you like to squeeze some juice for me, please? Sure. Okay, so just take both hands and kind of just press. You might need to help them a little bit depending on the lemon. Okay, there we go. See that? So you get fresh squeezed lemon juice. Okay. Okay, try it. See that? And with this juice, you can even make fresh lemonade, which is delicious, especially summertime is coming up. Great tools to have for you. Perfect, thank you. You set that aside, and we'll take a little bit of the lemon juice and pour it into the bowl. This is going to serve as a marinade. It'll give it a zesty type of flavor. And then we're going to add the secret ingredient, which is taco seasoning in this case. Taco seasoning, you can find different kinds. This is a really good one because it's very low in sodium, like we were talking about here, salt-free, but it's got a lot of spices. And it makes a big difference. You know, you want your food to taste delicious, and especially if you're introducing new items like fish tacos. I know that we're only used to having fish tacos at restaurants, but this is the secret here. I'm going to show you how they make their tacos tasty. Okay, so now that we added the lemon, you let it sit for about 30 seconds. If you like it really lemony, I would recommend you let it sit for about 10 minutes. If you let it sit too long, it's going to cook your fish, so just be aware of that. Follow the recipe. You can find our recipe at cachampionsforchange.net. There we have a lot of different books that you can look through, and a lot of easy, healthy recipes, and even some tips on how you can get exercising. So now we'll take the, would you like to sprinkle some of this taco seasoning on here for me, please? Sure. So you sprinkle the taco seasoning, follow the package instructions. Okay, so we sprinkled it on one side. Now we will sprinkle the rest of the seasoning on the other side. Flip it over. And it's great to use your hands as long as you're washing. She's doing the veggies and I'm handling the fish. So as long as we keep that separate, we should be fine. You should have no problems. Just make sure to always wash your hands. Make sure to wash under your nails, especially if you're handling the garden. That's very, very important. Sometimes we go out there and we forget to wash under our nails, and then that's how we get sick. Not the food. Sometimes it's just our hand washing. Okay, now that the fish is ready, you will have to cook it for about 4 to 5 minutes until it's flaky. Firm and flaky is the key word. The fish basically cooks, you spray a little bit of this on a pan. Hold on. I will be right back in 1 second.
From gardening to book clubs, from story times for toddlers to computer classes for adults, the Lawndale Library has something for everyone. Please visit us in person or at the website listed on the bottom of your screen. Remember, the Lawndale Library is here for all your information needs.
Hi, welcome back to Cooking with Chef Edith and my assistant Rabia. She just finished helping me cut the limes. Very good job. Thank you so much. We'll put those there and we'll use them for our tacos in a little bit. So we are looking here at the tilapia that we are making is completely ready, and you know it's ready because it's flaky, and breaks off very easily. I usually use a fork to tell whether it's cooked or not, or I like to touch it. If it's firm to the touch, then you can always know that it's completely cooked. As for our tortillas, I'm using a pan, or you can use a microwave. The pan takes a little bit longer, but it gives it a different texture. As for the microwave, it'll be a little bit more like steamed, which is still good. But our tortilla is ready to be prepared. So you will take the tortilla, you can hold it on your hand, or you can use a plate or cutting board to prepare this. And what we'll need to use is light sour cream. This is another ingredient that you need to find a good brand. That's what I would recommend. A good brand with low fat or a light sour cream. All dairy contains a lot of fat, which is not so good for us. So we want to eat healthier, and this one contains 50% less fat, 1/3 fewer calories than sour cream. But the flavor is delicious. So I would recommend that you find a favorite brand of cottage cheese or other cheeses or any dairy product that you like. But make sure to always choose low fat or non-fat. And this here, we will be spreading on our taco. So I would take the tortilla, spread it on lightly, and this will prevent the tortilla, the taco juices from softening up the tortilla. I will take a piece of my cooked tilapia, and you can also use different kinds of fishes. Maybe your favorite fish is salmon, maybe you have cod or halibut, and if you want to substitute that fish, that's completely fine. But tilapia is a fish that's really inexpensive, and you can find at any local market. Now that we have our taco ready to go, we will set it on the plate, and Rabia will top it off with the cabbage topping that she just tossed. And the cabbage contains a lot of vitamins and minerals, and it's something that lasts a long time. It's very versatile, and you can always mix it into like a mixed green salad. So now that she did that, we will add more vitamins and minerals, which is like also an extra plus for us, especially for that taco. And then we will finish it off with some cream to make it look pretty. Perfect. And there you have it. This is an open-faced taco, and this is our taco. And you can always serve this with crunchy radishes and top it off with a little lime juice right here, like that. And then you're ready to go. Now you have a restaurant-style taco made at home. Thank you, Rabia, for all your help. And just remember to make the healthy choice the easy choice. And please stay tuned to other episodes with Cooking with Chef Edith, and have a wonderful day. Bye.